everyone, my name's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today I am super excited to be doing the unicorn book tag. This tag was created by the lovely and amazing Chrissie over at Chrissie's Purple Library, and yeah, I saw this and I thought it was so incredibly fun and creative, the prompts that she came up with, and I was super excited to do it. And so yeah, I'm just going ahead and doing it. No one has tagged me, at least not that I can remember anyway. If you did tag me and I'm forgetting, I'm so sorry. But anyway, yeah. So I'm excited to just jump right into this tag. Okay, prompt number 1 is "It's grimy dark out there. The darkest book you ever read with an unsettling plot, characters, setting, or theme." For this, I am going with one that I read about a month or so ago, I guess, called The Garden Girls by Jessica R. Patch. This is book 3 in a series, and I haven't read the first 2 yet, and it was really good. It's a Christian thriller suspense book, but it was very dark. It was the first time that I've ever actually had to put down a thriller suspense book for a while because it was kind of depressing me. And I don't want to give any spoilers as to the story. I do recommend it, but just be aware that there is hope, but it's definitely a story where it's very hard to see it for a good period of time. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. Okay, prompt number 2 is "When a hero comes along, your favorite hero and or heroine." So for hero, there are so many I could go with, but I'm going to go with Nate from Until I Met You by Faris. And yeah, I love Nate so much. I just love him. And he's a reformed bad boy who is now a pastor, and he just has such a beautiful heart for the Lord, and I just love him. He's an encouragement to the other characters throughout the series, and he's an encouragement to the reader, and I just love him so much. And for heroine, I'm going to go with Grace from the Mistletoe Countess by Basham, because I just love her. She is so sweet and funny and smart, and I just love her to pieces. Okay, prompt 3 is "Who's your best friend? Favorite animal companion read in a book?" So for this one, I am going to go with Murrow, the dog from Brynn and Sebastian Hate Each Other, a love story by Bethany Turner. Yeah, Murrow is just so sweet, and I just love him. So yeah, love it so much. Okay, prompt 4 is "There's My Unicorn, a book with a magical creature or cute animal on the cover." So for this one, I am going with Apollo from Falling for Your Fake Fiancé by Emma St. Clair. Yeah, I love this one. And even though Apollo is a Great Dane, I personally think he is super cute. And he's a great character in the story. I just love him. So I love that he's on the cover of the book. Okay, prompt 5 is "What is Love? A book with an intriguing romance, friendship, or family dynamic." So for this one, I am going with Are We There Yet by Savannah Scott. This is book 1 in the Love Trippin' series. And I love the romance in this book, but I picked it for this prompt because of the friendship. There are 4 friends, Riley, Cameron, Madeline, and Ben, that set out on this cross-country road trip, and it's delightful and lovely, and I just adore their friendships so much. So yeah, highly recommend picking it up if you haven't already. Okay, prompt number 6 is "Child, I'm Still Reading. The longest book series you have completed." That, I am pretty sure, is the Getting Shipped series by Savannah Scott. I'll put a picture up here that includes all the books except for the prequel novella. So there are 8 books total, and I have read them all, and I'm pretty sure that's the longest book series I've read. So yeah, love that one and highly recommend it, by the way. Okay, prompt 7 is Color Mix-Up, a book that is genre bending. So for this one, I am going with Suspended in the Stars by E.A. Hendryx, because it is YA science fiction, but it's also fantasy. There are some fantasy elements, which from my understanding, I know very little about sci-fi and fantasy, but from my understanding of what Emily, the author, has said, that's not a normal thing. It's not normal for there to be like fantasy elements in a sci-fi story. And that was something that kind of some publishers that she had queried were not super into that. So she ended up ultimately putting it out herself. And yeah, I just personally love it. I'm not a big sci-fi fantasy person, but I love it and highly recommend it. Whether you are into sci-fi and fantasy or not, I think you would love this book. Okay, prompt 8 is Bet You Didn't See That Coming, a book with a surprising plot twist or red herring. So for this, I am going with Later On We'll Conspire by Kortney Keisel. This is a Christmas rom-com that involves a CIA officer, and it is so fun, fast-paced, it's awesome. I will say there are some innuendos in it, so it might not be for everyone. I don't remember any bad language in particular, but it is a little bit more heated in terms of the innuendos, and I think there are a couple of more heated makeout scenes in it. But there are a couple of twists in it, which I am actually very pleased to say that I predicted both of them correctly. So I won't give any spoilers, but yeah, that made me very happy that I actually guessed them correctly. Okay, prompt number 9 is Do You Know My Name? A book with a misunderstood character. For this, I am going with Hero Debut by Angela Ruth Strong, because Gemma, the heroine in this book, is very misunderstood. People think of her basically as a blonde bimbo, but she is very intelligent and she desperately wants to be a screenwriter, but she's kind of been relegated to acting roles, and people assume all sorts of things about her because of her looks. And that's a big part of the story is her and actually the hero both learning who they truly are and who the other one truly is. So yeah, I love that story. Okay, prompt 10 is That's Wild, a book with an unbelievable ending. Now this one I really struggled with for a long time, trying to come up with an answer to this. And because I try really hard, for me personally on my channel, I try really hard to keep things very positive and to talk only about books that I love on this channel. But for this one, I couldn't think of a book that I love that really has what I would consider like an unbelievable ending to like put a positive spin on it per se. So I decided to go with Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Yeah. I love Divergent. I absolutely love it. I also loved Insurgent. Allegiant has an ending that pretty well destroyed me, an ending that I would love to rewrite. And yeah, honestly, I would honestly recommend watching the movie of Allegiant rather than read the book, because the movie ending is completely different and I much prefer the movie ending. That's all I will say about that. Okay, then prompt 11 is Purple Everywhere, a book with a purple cover. For that, I'm going with Kiss Me If You Can by Dana LeCheminant. I'm probably saying that wrong, and if I am, I apologize. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. This is a cute little rom-com novella that I am super excited to read. And yeah, I love the purple cover, and I think it's really cool that there's some representation here with the heroine has a prosthetic. I think that is really cool that that's represented in this book. So yeah, I'm super excited to read it. It sounds like it's gonna be really great. Okay, And then prompt 12 is show your true colors. The Lord made you beautiful. Show a stack of books with the unicorn colors, purple, green, blue, yellow, pink. Feel free to only show your favorite color or mix and match the colors, whatever makes you feel good. Okay, this was so fun. So I went ahead and I did the full unicorn colors stack. So here is my unicorn stack. So I've got Call to Protect by Lynette Easton for purple, The Do-Over by Bethany Turner for green, A Groom of One's Own by Emma St. Clair for blue, Dear Henry, Love Edith by Becca Kinzer for yellow, and My Phony Valentine by Kortney Walsh for pink. So yeah, there's my unicorn stack. Okay, that's all for this video. Thank you, Chrissie, for creating this tag. This was so much fun. And I'm not going to tag anyone, but if you are seeing this and you haven't done it, consider yourself tagged. And yeah, I'd love to hear the answers to any of these questions, your answers to any of these questions down below if you don't have a channel as well. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.